Hello, folks, and welcome back to... What's this called again? Yes, WoW, Season Discovery. Let's continue. Done a bit of auction episodes there. I'll be fusing them all into one thing. That hadn't been the initial idea, but then I started doing so many of them that became what I did. I've started... Did I? Yeah. No, I didn't actually close Brave. Good on you, me. I'm currently uploading. Finally gotten back to uploading stuff, and I've uploaded. I'm uploading like just shy of 30 videos. I think I've uploaded 30 videos right now. Well, I've uploaded 3, and I've got another 29 going, I think. And number of auction episodes, readings, and otherwise. Nomer, I'm stopped around Nomer, I think. Got the first episode of the 25th of December up, and 2024. And I found another like 10 episodes I missed of readings. I'm going to have to do a reread of one of my readings because I actually realized I misread it when I did it first. So I'm going to have to re-record the Fort Troll Legend. But I'm just going to play for a little bit. Not sure if I'm going to get much done. This could just end up being a auction episode with talking. So let's see if Anne needs to be replaced. No, nothing needs to be replaced. We'll just go grab my stuff. Maybe we'll go to the steps. I think, yeah. Ooh, nature protection did so. Wonder if I do have any vulnerability left. Superior defense too could be a good choice. There's a living action potion. I looked up about it though, but it's the one of the exalted rewards from ZG, so not an option. Bizarrely slow. And we've made some profit. We're nearly up to 1,500. We're 3 gold off. I have no idea if the event is currently going on up in
what can I do for you?
Searing Gorge, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Can't remember the timing of it. It's just something quicker I can get to, rather than having to trek all the way to the other continent. Maybe I should be hiring mages. To make a portal. There we go. I was waiting for a message. Knew if I went to play, I would get a message. Just have to, you know, fiddle with destiny. Hello. I'm back. 3, 4, 5, 6. Person got distracted, so I'm kind of expecting them to message. You've got a tag. Message me again in a moment, since I've gone back to this. They have this terrible or fantastic timing. Depends on your perspective. Ah. Okay, it's another way to gain rep.
Here there. Hey, good.
Could just go buy some residue.
Up with you.
I want to get some fire resist gear. The way to get fire resist gear is through the Tauren Brotherhood and the Hydrexian Water Wards. Way to get Hydrexian to get the Taurian Brotherhood rep is through this guy and the dailies that turn up here. The way to get Hydrax Brotherhood rep is through dailies that turn up here and Molten Core. The dailies aren't going to turn up here till probably a half an hour, so 25 minutes, and I don't feel like sitting around. So I'm going to move and go somewhere else.
Welcome.
Mm. I could head to the wetlands. I could head to up here. I think the Argent Dawn's thing, they has gotten an upgrade. I think they do give a fire resist thing. Though I think I would have benefits in doing Cenarian Circle. I do believe they give nature resist as a rep reward. Then again, would I even get there in time? I've limited time to play right now. I suppose I could just get there to do it after food. So there's an option, though I'll probably be knackered at that point. I've spent all of yesterday dedicated to editing, and I've spent a lot of the day doing other things, and trying to nurse the editor, so, yeah. Need to do a re-record of the Fourth Troll Legend. That's just gonna bug me. I misspoke a single fucking word, but it feels wrong putting it up as is. I didn't even realize I misspoke. I ended up saying one word twice because it was on the line right below. So, yeah. I wonder if I can solo any of these. Apparently you can just buy this off an auction house. It's probably gonna go for more than what I'll get here. And there we go. Kind of expected this. It's just a reaction, that's fine. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I've acknowledged it or not, but I joined Grey Parsers the other day. So, I'm in this guild now. So, as I've mentioned it before, the sister guild, as I'm calling it, to Retired. Retired did a number of raids with Grey Parsers. Sunshi from... Well, there's a... Remember the Gnome Run? One of the people there was someone from Grey Parsers. Sunji. They were the person that came just ahead of me in the race. That was them. It was neck and neck towards the end. Pretty much. There's going to be another gnome race soon, we're hoping. I should actually sign up for that on the Discord while I'm thinking of it. Signed up for it on the Retired side, but they did a new event over here on the... Yes. It's on the 7th of December. Wow, the music is oddly low. I had this exact opposite problem with all my goddamn recordings. Like, so often the music is covering me, and now it's too fucking low. Let me have a look at this fucking bastard. No, you're staying on 25%. I know if I raise you at all, it's going to be too loud. Sometimes I'm starting to think those bars aren't actually representative of actual audio levels. I know in Exploit it wasn't, but in OBS it seemed more reliable. Okay, yeah, it's definitely this one. Baradin. Oh. Any relation with Tol Barad? I think that's nearby.
King's honor.
I would be very excited if they ended up doing a excuse me. Um, Season Discovery Burn Crusade. It'd be nice. Never got to really experience Burn Crusade at the time. I joined very end of it. Literally, I was leveling Palnai through Discourage Invasion. I remember thinking that was so cool. I remember I was doing the Kessel Run quest on the Elk Mount um, during the event, and I like ran my mount I ran right through a horde of zombies. I think it was so cool how I didn't get attacked by them. I survived, and I realized later how the game works, and enemy targeting and the like. But it was so cool at the time. It was so fun. This is a nice weapon, though I'm gonna have to go train one-handed hammers, one-handed axes, maybe both. Depends on which friggin' weapon I get. That Skelly in Stormwind is going to get its ass beat by me. Cool. That's actually kind of fitting for warlocks to be able to run on water, you know? The, See, it certainly comes off kind of demonic, doesn't it? Baldric. Another 6 minutes to get over here. Somehow it's quicker for me to get over there than here. Makes no sense. You know what? I'm gonna save your time and mine. Well, I'm gonna pause here and go distract myself with my phone for a while. Hello, I have returned. And see, the music's louder already. 33, 34, 35, 36. Let us continue. But yeah, I've had a terrible issue for quite a while now with audio being way too low. Hopefully it's fixed. Also, have I grabbed the thing I needed from my bag? I don't know. Commander Marlow lotus his head in contemplation. Whether she's alive or dead, I must do what is right. She must be found. Alas, I'm bound by duty to this outpost. May you help me once more, Gorik. I need to venture into High Regal and discover and find what became of my dearest Natalia, Gorik. This will be no easy task for you alone. I recommend you bring some friends along before you dive headlong into the maw of madness. Make sure that you go back and speak with those dwarves. Might be willing to give you some tips on dealing with the Silithus that inhabit that hive. And Gorik, if she's truly as mad as they say, do what you must. Commander Marlow turns away from you. Ooh. These are new. That's funny. Does he even really need it? He's not that short. Dwarves in this are, not that much shorter than a human. Especially named character. They're jumbo sized. This guy is not a great example of that, but yeah. So, High Lord Ulrich von Zeldig, Malgav the Tactician. Ooh, High Lord Zorfang, cool. I'm he that watches day. I am the fist of retribution, that which does quell the recalcitrant. Dare you defy the war chief, dare you face my merciless judgment. High Commander Lenore Windstrike, Duke August Foehammer. So these are all characters beyond Surfang that, as far as I know, never turn up again. They're here for this, and that's it. The raid isn't actually out yet, I don't think. I think it comes out next week, for going by a comment I've seen. Just gonna respond to one last message. BRB. Hello, 44, 45, 46, 47. Let us continue. Ogre Marley Calf. I do want to say that some of this shit is new. So, do I have the logistics thing here? Yeah, I do. I got that from Ratchet, didn't I? Okay, yeah, no, this shit is new. This is actually them building up to the siege. They said next week, but they may have meant this week. As in this Wednesday. I'm not sure when the post was posted. That's the thing. I'll go turn in this message, this quest. Oh, I should have grabbed the duty quest. Ugh. I'll go turn this in, and then I'll see what the next gig is. Oh! I already did. Oh, fuck. Getting all sorts of turned about. Grim Shady. I love it. Will the real Grim Shady please stand up? Nothing? Nothing. But yeah, the raid is opening up next week. Would love to do it, but I need to not only get the ice hammer, but I need to get my weapon skill up to max in it. It's really kind of bullshit. There's the hammer, then there's also the I love the name, Democritus. But there's a hammer or there's an axe. They can be used as a tool for that one fight in AQ40. Um, you know, where you have to freeze the slime. There's also daggers you can use, wands, but I'm a rep pally. Best I can use is that one-handed hammer and that one-handed axe. There's the Frost Tiger blade, but that's not applicable. You know, that doesn't work for this. So it's too slow, and it already has low proc chance. So both together make it not a good alternative. So yeah, have to go with those weapons that I'm not good at, and both of which are expensive. Actually, no, I think one is a dungeon. One is either a dungeon drop or both are world drops. I can't remember which. If they're both world drops, then both are going to be expensive. So fun.
You got my attention. Watch your back.
I think you can formulate an elixir that allows to more readily decipher the glyphs of language of Silithid. What do I need? Glad you asked. I need brains. More specifically, a brain from each Silithid type that inhabit the hives. Bring me brains and Rockguard's work might not be for naught.
See you soon. Here there. Up with you.
After initial foray into the hives of Mistress Marrowlet's subsequent madness, 3 hives have been spewing out bugs. The increased activity might be tied into the glyphs covering those strange crystals. We might get a rubbing from the crystals in all 3 hives. If we get those rubbings, we must get a rubbing from crystals in all 3 hives. We can get those rubbings, we might be able to make sense of this madness. Take this transcription set and some buddies and hit those hives quick. Don't come back until you've gotten copies from each hive. Okay. But, so what was I trying to say? So yeah, there's a variety of different weapons you can use to freeze the slime. But the 2 that are that are recommended, or is it? No, I think it was actually there might be 2, or maybe it's just the 1 that's recommended in the guild for rep pallies is that fucking hammer and maybe an axe. The hammer is anywhere from 6 to 800 gold by itself, and then I have to get the 300 in training. So that's fun. At least I don't have to pay for it, unlike say Soul Ash. Soul Ash 2. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass on a few levels. While I can easily afford it with my 1,501 gold, it's going to take over potentially half my gold, depending on the exact cost. So yeah, I'm not exactly a fan.
I'm out of range.
Death clasp. I could probably soul this if I was in better gear. I'm not, so I doubt I can. Not sure where his bundle is you don't have to kill dead clasp for it. Pants survived. Hmm. Okay, thank you. Oh, that's his bag. Never saw it.
I need to get closer.
Big beats. Are you guilty? No, no, Valiant Hearts. I just thought the name seemed familiar. Maybe I've seen them buy stuff on the auction house. I wonder the viability of me trying to sell that. Yeah, I don't think it's an option. I'm hoping the bag respawns. What if it always spawns there? Probably. Just really hoping I'll get an invite. Maybe I should have asked, but probably wouldn't. Eh. I'm too asocial for that, I'm sorry. Woo. I'm starting to wonder if that bag spawns anywhere else. Certainly it's taking its slow ass time and reappearing. I don't have great AoE potential, so I question my ability to fight those. I'll give it a shot. All that can happen is you die.
See you later.
I would like to get the small guys out of the way quickly, but I'm gonna have to rely on stuns to do that. Fucker! Did not know about that level of knockback. And that now I can't reposition to try and avoid it. I can't, bubble after wingsing. Dead. Damn it. Let's get moving. Wow, this is gravitated towards being like yards to kilometers and meters. Yeah, the issue I remember using before when I was younger was yard based, I wanted to say. Or was it always meters? Something about the measurement has changed. But yeah, from the looks of it, I can actually do it if I don't get knocked off the fucking cliff. I'm kind of mildly surprised because my gear is kind of shit. I've one or two pieces from Molten Core, but that's it. Everything else is either gotten from that one quest in BFA. Sorry, not BFA. That one quest in AV, or quests I got leveling up. There was that one bit of gear I got off of Azure Ghost, but that was it. Food's gonna be done soon. That's the time limit. Not sure how much longer I have left till it is done. Oh well. Oh, res, try kill this fuck, and then go for it. Awesome. Mount up. Hope no one else has engaged it yet, because I just want to get in here and get it done. Great. A reason to have someone with you. Because it can stun back, and it lasts for 4 fucking seconds. 4 or 5 seconds. It's not something you want to deal with. Wasn't there a potion that did, like, reactive? Fucking hell. Reactive curing or something? Or did I just misunderstand it? You could pop the potion and next number was cured by it. That sounds too nice for WoW. Like it goes against design philosophy. Maybe that was a different game, or maybe I just imagined it. Sadly, getting caught in that bit of terrain has knocked me to a few seconds behind. I'm trying to like race the cooldown on wings. Yeah, no, I can't fight that thing, not with my gear level right now. I'll need help for it. The interruptions, the stun is a bit much. Hmm. Shame. Basically, free action potion could, in theory, protect me from the stun. In theory. But I can't make it. Give me a sec. 1, 2. Alright. I'm gonna leave this one. Actually, let's see if I can't get a win and just grab the bag. It's gonna be close. We got a win. Gonna be happy in that. Okay, I'm gonna run the hell back to up here, and I'm going to I'm gonna run back here to the Cenarian Hold, keep, whatever it's called, and then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go see about dinner. I'll be back later to do more. Though this is really, and the game's really gravitating towards group content. And for someone that's asocial as me, that's something terrible. Try not to sneeze. Actually, I'm gonna just stop here. No need to get back to keep. I'll just exit game. I'll talk to you soon, folks. Do hope you've enjoyed. See you in a bit.